Good morning students. We are studying our chapter 4 heat. In chapter 4 today our topic is heat transfer. In the previous presentation we have seen that heat is transferred through three methods: conduction, convection and radiation. Heat, a form of energy associated with the motion of atoms or molecules, is called as heat. Heat is transferred from objects at a higher temperature to objects at a lower temperature. This is known as heat transfer. Hot objects in a cooler room will cool to room temperature. Cold objects in a warmer room will heat up to room temperature. What is heat transfer? The movement of heat energy from an area of higher temperature to an area of lower temperature is called as heat transfer. The three types of heat transfer is conduction, radiation and convection. Today we will discuss about conduction method of heat transfer. So the first method of heat transfer is conduction. The mode of transfer of heat from hotter part of a material to its colder part, or from a hot material to a cool material in contact with it without the movement of material as a whole, is known as conduction. In all the solids, heat is transferred by the process of conduction. One of the example of conduction of heat is heating a metal strip. When you heat a metal strip at one end, the heat travels all the way to the other end as well. As you heat the metal, the particles vibrate. These vibrating particles make the adjacent particles vibrate, and so on and so on. The vibrations are passed along the metal, and so is the heat. We call this as conduction. About conduction, transfer of heat through direct contact. Conduction occurs anytime objects at different temperatures are touching each other. As long as the objects are in contact, transfer of heat will continue until the temperature of the objects is the same. Example, if you have a metal spoon in a pan of soup that you are heating on the stove, it may burn your fingers. The spoon is in direct contact with the hot soup pan and heat is transferred to the spoon. Some objects can conduct heat while others cannot. On the basis of this property of conduction, materials can be classified into two groups: conductors and insulators. So our next topic is conductors. We will study about the conductors in detail with the help of examples also. So what are conductors? An object that allows heat energy to flow freely through it is known as conductor. For example, aluminium foil, copper wire, steel, glass, silverware, etc. Do people use conductors of heat? People use conductors of heat to cook food in a metal container and also to boil water. It is an insulator. An object that does not allow heat energy to flow freely through it is called an insulator. For example, plastic, wood, rubber, cloth, paper, etc. are the materials which are insulators. Children, I hope you must have understood the topic. Thank you, children.